Now, if I power this experience, the bank of experiences with artificial intelligence, then this entity is not static anymore. Not only it lives, it's going to evolve because it's going to pull in new information 10 years from now, and then it will change its views, the way it acts in the world, that's going to change. So it is like a real person. And you can even put the real physical form as well, maybe not organic form, but form in different ways. It doesn't really matter what the form is. It could be holographic projection, speech synthesis, speech recognition, gestures, everything, right? We may create Dr. Abdul Kalam, for example, in a few years from now, which actually behaves like Dr. Abdul Kalam, the way we knew him until now, but 10 years down the road may behave differently because like a real Abdul Kalam, it has learned things during this time. So it modifies behavior. So you live forever. Right? This is just one way of saying how cyber physical is going to satisfy, would lead to technologies that evolve in that direction of granting us the boon of immortality. The second thing is to create the world that I can control and live in it, which is very much like the Matrix we have seen on these movies, right? And which is all about virtual reality. Now that virtual reality, when it turns very real, after all, what is virtual and real? In any case, a matter of big debate for many millennia. And we would never actually solve that puzzle, finally, the puzzle of perception and the reality and so on. It would require actually brainstorming for nearly 2 months, at the end of which we'll come out and say we are no wiser than we were before. Because all of this has been debated endlessly for many millennia. But the question is, we create, for whatever time I can live in this cyber reality that I can create and control, that would be the source of ultimate happiness. And so these are the major fundamental drivers of technologies that are evolving now, that will continue to evolve, they would become more complex, but no matter what their form is, you see, the basics are very simple. The biological brain has not evolved. It is a very slow process. Individual brain can get more effectively wired because of the stimuli that it receives, the education it receives. But the biological brain as a whole of humans cannot evolve in 200 years. Technology has evolved a great deal, exponentially, whichever way, and the brain cannot keep pace with these technological challenges. Even back 30 years ago, there was this future shock, Toffler and stuff like that, which now looks like baby food, and it would appear to be much worse as we go in the future, right? All this future shock and stuff. But since biological brain, in the sense of evolution, cannot evolve that fast, what is the next pathway to evolution that's available to humans, right? To keep in sync with the technological changes. So only pathway of evolution available to humans is by fusing the brain with technology. And so this integration, the reverse integration, not just rise of the intelligent machines, but the rise of intelligent people who are interfaced with machines in a very integrated way. That is the future. That's a fact. Okay, it will become a fact, increasingly become a fact. It's a fact now. So it is not a moral judgment on what is going to happen, but it's a statement of what drives us, and logically based on what drives us, what is the direction of growth in which things would happen. Right? So I wish each one of us all the very best going down that path, and especially TIFAC doing all this futurology, this crystal gazing, and saying, look, are we there? Are we prepared? How much are we there to release all the remaining roadmaps for technology sectors? So there are about 6 of them remaining now, or 7, right? So coming down to more mundane level, we say, okay, well, we're going to release another 5 roadmaps this year, and then take them down to the user ministries. And indeed, and I'm sure that you would be very effective in doing that. I congratulate all the staff of TIFAC who are here in doing a splendid job. Again, like I said, 30 years, a good milestone in any organization's life. It consolidates your gains, and it gives you new hope and energy looking at the future. I wish you all the very best. in doing all of that. Thank you very much.